races. We saw Push and Shapes do a big job under his 59 to win the Hahn Electrical Kalg Cup, the previous race on the program. He fought hard. Gloryland kicked away coming to the corner, but Push and Shapes able to peg him back and to get up and win. Now Quirky Girl to come up. Starters in position. The red lights are on. Stand by. All set to go. Final race on Kalg Cup Day. Red lights blinking away. Off and racing, and a perfect start too in the final event. Miss Merit went back with Piron over. Card Knight was also dragged back. Dazzling Poet came out fast. Ron Boy the outside, accelerating, looking for the leader. Excellent Jerry's going up there, nice and prominent also. And My Traditions around the outside from My Back. Then came Urkwell and a further 1.5 to Bollinger Boys. Well placed midfield, the speed's good. An echo on the inside to Smart Traveller for the Fallen. Then came Card Knight. Piron overs over on the inside of Quirky Girl. Back in the field, second last is Miss Merit, and a further length back to Spirited Action, who's last of all. 7.50 to go. Ron Boy working hard. He's one off the fence. He's a neck in front. Dazzling Poet holds the inside. Then a further 1.5 to Excellent Jerry, and they were followed by My Tradition and Bollinger Boys dashing around them before the corner. Piker's made his move here with Bollinger Boy, and he's accelerated up, burnt to the lead, and he kicked away around the corner. Bollinger Boy sprinted out. He's 2.5 in front. Over on the outside is Card Knight. Then came Dazzling Poet. Ron Boy behind them with Urkwell. Inside the 200, the margin's been cut back, and Card Knight went up on the outside. He grabbed Bollinger Boy. It's Card Knight drawing to the lead, and he's got them in the last. Card Knight comes on, wins 3/4. Bollinger Boy 2.5 away. A photo for third. Maybe Miss Merit on the outside from Ron Boy. Then came Urkwell, Smart Traveller, Dazzling Poet, Excellent Jerry, My Back, My Tradition. Well back in the field was Spirited Action with For the Fallen, Quirky Girl and Piron over. Card Knight, Alan Kennedy. Pike took off before the corner with Bollinger Boy. He stuck it out hard in the home straight, but Card Knight has proved too strong. Number 2 was up in the frame, Card Knight. Second one, Bollinger Boy. He had it between them in the home straight, and Card Knight, who's been doing a lot of his races up in the northern part of the track. Often these horses come down here and racing in Broome, and he's proved too good for them. 2, 1, 10 and 7. Miss Merritt gets third for Jason Whiting, and number 7, Ron Boy, Matt Ortior, is fourth. 1:17.27 is the time. 2, 1, 10 and 7 are up. Card Knight the winner. A 7-year-old bar gelding by Discorsi. That's his third win from 24 starts there for Card Knight. Good strong effort. He's owned by M. Buscombe, also S. Bycroft, R. Knight, also B. Walden, C. Williams, D. Edwards, W. Knight, R. Sombrera, also Aaron Morton and M. Morris, all the owners there of Card Knight, trained by George Grillisich and Alan Kennedy. It's 3/4 by 3 lengths. 3/4 by 3 lengths. They really dashed away, that pair. Bollinger Boy stuck to his guns, but the winner too good. Bollinger Boys trained by Adam Durant, William Pike third. 10, Miss Merit back there, trained by Jaden Thomas, Jason Whiting in the saddle. And fourth in Ron Boy for Matt Ortier. 1:17.27 the time. 3/4 by 3 lengths here.
The legendary George Grillisich after the last here. George, number 1, how long have you had Card Knight?
We've only had him a fortnight. Danny Morton took him to Broome. He ran second up there, done the big trip down to Perth, put him in a paddock for 4 days, and then we shipped him up here and mollycoddled him and got the results.
And what have you thought about since you've had him? He's a very impressive win today.
Yeah, very impressive, yeah, and a good ride by Alan. Alan's father used to ride work for us, and it's a bit sentimental. I'm getting a bit teary, but really tickled pink about the win.
We might try and see if we can get those tears out if we can. Did you get any money on the punt?
No, $20 this morning, but somebody did and come into $9, and I had a little bit on, not much. I don't bet much.
And where can we see him next? Send him around again in a fortnight?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Probably Hannon's handicap day.
Beautiful, lovely effort. We'll see you then.
Thanks a lot.
George Grillisich there. He hasn't had this horse very long whatsoever, but a very, very good effort Alan Kennedy's forgotten probably to talk to connections or weigh in, or he's at least forgotten to talk to me. We'll grab him really, really quickly because he obviously doesn't want to talk to me. It might be a personal thing, but Alan Kennedy, killer. Yeah, this horse going up to Broome back today. Very, very strong win. Nice ride.
Yeah, he got a pretty good suck up through him. He settled well back in the field. We probably thought he'd be a little bit closer, but dropped the bridle nice and hit the line really strong.
And what were you thinking turning for home when Pikey pulled the trigger and went for home on Bollinger Boy?
I was having a bit of a giggle, but it was good.
Lovely result. Nice ride.
Yeah, thank you.
Killer, he can run away now. The man they call Killer, Alan Kennedy, he's forgotten to weigh.